Ahoy there, me hearties. My name is Captain Meg, and over there you can see my ship, my absolute pride and joy. Love it, although I have to let you into a secret. I'm not actually a great sailor. I get awful sick. You know, one big wave and that's me. I can't be dealing with any waves. However, I'm going to tell you the story of a man today. His name was Jesus. You might have heard of him. Who slept through a storm. Crazy times. Anyway, this man Jesus, Son of God, FYI, Son of God, he had been going across Israel. All the way he could see, he was healing people who were sick. He had been telling everyone the good news that through him, God was going to save them from their sins. He had been even raising the dead. It was absolutely incredible, and everyone was amazed by all these incredible, crazy things that they could see him doing. And they were following Jesus. And Jesus had these 12 special friends. They were his disciples, and they were travelling with Jesus. And they decided that it was time for them to travel even further on across a lake. This was the Lake of Galilee, to the opposite side, to go and tell the people on the opposite side of the lake as the good news that God was going to save them from their sins. So they got on the wee boat, similar to that one, mine's slightly better looking, and Jesus was out for the count. He was absolutely shattered. And so he went and he got a pillow and he put his head down and he was away. Now, meantime, these waves that I was telling you about, which I can't be dealing with, they started just to get a little bit of a swell on them. And a bit more of a swell. And eventually, this was a torrential, mighty storm. The waves were coming in over the side of the ship. Everyone was swaying, and the disciples were so panicked. And they were really good seamen. They were better than I am, in all honesty. And they were terrified. And they said, went and they ran and they woke up Jesus and they went, Jesus, you're meant to be in charge. You're meant to be in control. Do you not even care about us? What is going on? Why are you still asleep? Would you please just do something? Anyway, Jesus wakes up from being asleep. And he turns around and he looks at the storm. And he says, be still. And he suddenly, like a pin drop, the waves settled. There was no more rain. There was no more wind. The water stopped going into the ship. And the disciples were absolutely terrified. You'd have thought they'd be really, really relieved, but actually they were really scared. And they were going, who is this man? How did he do that? What's going on? Even the wind and the waves obey him. Now, we know that actually Jesus is the Son of God. And the reason that the wind and the waves obeyed him was because he was the Son of God and he was God. And he was the one that made the waves. And they had to obey him because he is in control of everything. Even the sea. even the weather, everything is under his control. Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel that things are just getting a little bit tough these days. You know, sometimes I have a really tough day at work, or, you know, sometimes I think, oh, that person wasn't overly nice to me, or I'm not allowed to see my friends. I can't go and meet up with people and eat cake the way I used to. I've got to eat cake on my own. Things are a little bit tough sometimes, and we think, where are you, God? Do you not care? Are you not in control? You're meant to be in control. But we know that actually God isn't asleep. God does care. He does hear us, and he does have control, even though sometimes things just feel absolutely rubbish. And we can count on him and we can trust him even when times are really tough. So that is what I'm getting through this week with, and I'm going to remind myself of that each time that those waves just get a little bit rubbish and I can't sail my lovely boat the way that I was hoping. Now there's a couple of songs you might have heard about Jesus in a boat calming a storm. My favourite personally is "With Jesus in the boat we can smile at the storm, smile at the storm, smile at the storm. With Jesus in the boat we can smile at the storm as we go sailing home. Sailing, sailing home." You can do the actions as well, it's very good. Sailing, sailing home. With Jesus in the boat we can smile at the storm as we go sailing home. Now it gets trickier because you can miss out words and things, so you could go with "In the boat you can smile at the storm, smile at the storm, smile at the storm. With in the boat you can smile at the storm as we go sailing home." Or you can go with and it just gets really complicated. So whatever way you can remember that best, you crack on with, but you now know the words and you've got this on video, so if you want to learn it, you can repeat it. Lastly, just as a reminder that actually Jesus is with us, even when it feels like he is not listening and doesn't care. He really is in control, and he does. We have here a wee boat. Now, I don't sadly have any seas to sail my wee boat on, so I'm going to put it beside my actual boat there. But you have the opportunity this week to make an origami boat, because you wouldn't believe it, but actually this undoes, and it's just one piece of paper that I made this wee boat from, and you can sail it in your bath, you can sail it in a puddle, you can sail it wherever the heck you like. There's a wee video link attached, and you just need one side of paper, boys and girls, to create your own little boat, as a reminder that no matter what you are sailing through this week, God is with you and he does care and he does answer us whenever we pray to him. And that is my boat just there, just one piece of paper. So God bless you this week and sail right with you no matter what you're sailing through. Take care. Bye.